Radioactivity is the process by which a nucleus of an unstable atom loses energy by emitting particles of ionizing radiation. I'm going to talk about 3 different types of radioactive decay in this section. The first is alpha decay. Alpha decay occurs when 2 protons and 2 neutrons leave the nucleus of a much larger atom. In this example, I'm going to use plutonium-240. Notice plutonium-240 has an atomic number of 94 and a mass number of 240. If it loses that alpha particle, having an atomic number of 2 and a mass number of 4, using the law of conservation of mass, we can predict what is left. We now have a mass number of 236 and an atomic number of 92. Notice the 2 things on the right add up to the 1 thing on the left. Since we've lost 2 protons from our original nucleus, we now only have 92 in our nucleus. That cannot be considered plutonium anymore and is now considered uranium. The next type of radioactive decay is beta decay. This is when a neutron turns into a proton and an electron. The proton remains in the nucleus and the electron escapes out of the nucleus. Essentially, a beta particle and an electron are the same thing, except a beta particle has originated in the nucleus. The example I'm going to do is radium-228. Notice it has an atomic number of 88. If it loses that beta particle, you'll notice that its mass number shouldn't change, and it has a -1 for its atomic number. If we use the law of conservation of mass to predict what's remaining in the original nucleus, we see that the mass number has not changed, and the atomic number has gone up by 1. Remember, a proton remained in the nucleus after the neutron changed. But since it now has an atomic number of 89, it can no longer be considered radium. It is now actinium. The third type of decay is called gamma decay, and this usually accompanies other types of decay. The example I'm going to do is cobalt-60. Notice it has a mass number of 60 and an atomic number of 27. This cobalt is going to go through beta decay because it has too many neutrons. Like so. Notice it is now given off a beta particle and is changed into nickel-60 with an atomic number of 28. This process releases quite a bit of energy, and that energy will be released as a gamma particle and will be written out like so. A gamma particle has no mass number and has no atomic number. It is essentially a massless particle.